Carl, we're having a chilly night across the UP, and the winds aren't really helping us much.
Right, especially along Lake Superior, but that's where it's the warmest. Check this out, 54 degrees, but a 14-mile-per-hour wind blowing right across the full length, or I should say the width of Lake Superior, from north to south at Munising. And you can notice at Green Bay, north-northeast wind right along the shoreline of Green Bay into Menominee, keeping temperatures up, but no wind at all at Iron River, also at Iron Mountain, and that's where the temperature's falling over the western interior. Our upper level winds are blowing out of the west. High pressure centered off to the east of us in northeast Minnesota, drifting to the east. This is a flat trough with the cooler air. Now watch what happens. We get into a convoluted weather pattern, and that will really play a part in our weather over the next several days. In time, by Friday, a big upper-level high-pressure ridge will be spinning to the north of us. Kind of unusual, but not unprecedented by any means. What that's going to do is strengthen that high over eastern Canada. It'll become locked in place by this blocking ridge, and we expect the same sort of weather pattern to persist right on through the end of the week into the weekend with that high in firm control of the weather. Here's what's happening as far as our sky conditions. No precipitation at all. Clear skies because of that high, but out to the east, a rainy time is expected. Big rains now in all of New York State, and the heaviest rains now in the mid-Atlantic. The way it looks, with some tropical involvement over the next several days, they could get up to a foot of rain in portions of the mid-Atlantic states, the way it looks, and heavy rain too along the east coast up to New England. But for us tonight, lows will be the coolest out west. We'll say around 30 at Ironwood, but some spots will be in the upper 20s. The warmest readings by far close to Lake Superior. In fact, it may even be above the low 40s in places like Munising with that steady north to northeasterly wind. Then tomorrow, the day starts out with that high just to our northeast, ridging back into the upper Great Lakes and the Mississippi Valley. That means we'll have plenty of sunshine and steady northeast wind. High temperatures will likely be in the mid to upper 50s in the north to around 60 over the southern UP, roughly similar to what we had today. And then take a look at what we expect for Thursday. That high begins to strengthen over eastern Canada, should become locked in place, and it'll ridge back into the center part of the country, control our weather for some time to come. Back with more in a moment. Lows tonight mainly in the 30s. It will be warmest 40 and above, maybe way above in places like Munising with that steady north to northeasterly wind. And out west, the coldest readings will likely be in the mid to upper 20s. Then for tomorrow, highs will range from the middle 50s north to near 60 in the south, with northeast winds and plenty of sunshine. Your TV 6-day forecast, steady as she goes, the way it looks right through the weekend. Highs in the 50s to around 60, lows in the 30s to near 40 degrees.